To find our trigonometric functions, what do we have to have? It's a shape, and I drew it on the board over there. A triangle, right? We have to have a triangle. I know like some of you guys get confused by like the unit circle, but the unit circle is from the triangles, right? It's really just points from the triangles. So we have to have a triangle. We don't have a triangle here. Now, what we can do is if you did we do that in the last example? In your previous homework, no, it wasn't that previous homework. When did we do that? I don't remember. All right. In this example, we need to create a triangle. Oh, actually, I don't think I explained it over to you guys because I wasn't here. So we need to create a triangle. Now, this, do you guys remember theta is always equivalent to its, starts with an R. Do you guys remember when we first graphed angles? Remember when we graphed angles? And then I asked you to find a special angle that was always acute, it was always positive, and it was the difference between the terminal side and the x-axis. The reference angle, right? Reference angles. So here is my reference angle. Would you guys agree with me? OK. I want to create a triangle with the reference angle, because the value of a trigonometric function of theta and the value of trigonometric function with its reference angle are equivalent. The only difference is kind of the signs. So can I create a triangle with this being my theta? Now remember, it has to be a right triangle, right? So therefore, I have to be perpendicular to my x-axis. Now, also notice we're on a coordinate grid. Plus and minus means something now. Do you guys remember that first example I did where it was like cosine is 3 over 5 and we just wrote something? It didn't really matter. There was no orientation of that triangle. It was just a triangle. But here, it's on a coordinate grid. So this is 4 and this is -3. Right? Because now we have measurements important. It's on a coordinate grid. So we can find the hypotenuse. 4 squared plus -3 squared equals hypotenuse squared. So we have 16 plus 9 equals h squared. 25 equals h squared. H equals 5. Does everybody agree with me on this? Now, is it very simple for me to go ahead and find the sine, cosine, and tangent? Cosecant, secant? Yeah, it's not too bad, right? Sine of theta, remember, is opposite over hypotenuse. So that's -3 over 5. Cosine of theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent of theta is opposite over adjacent. Cosecant of theta is the reciprocal. So that's 5 over -3. Secant of theta is reciprocal of that. So that's 5 over 4. And the cotangent theta is -4 over 3. Whew. Just try to get those done as quickly as possible because we are kind of getting behind.